Sorry, Lewis, could you just repeat that message on second gear? Was it in the pit lane? Only at 16 on the laps grid.
Nathan, you're not doing up the wheels like normal. You done it already? Oh.
60 seconds, enable pit limiter, 45 seconds, 30 seconds, single bite point find, 15 seconds, select strap 1, and 5. And last car approaching the grid.
I've been hit from behind.
Okay, copy, we're looking.
Was a big hit from behind.
Okay, roger, pressures look okay at the moment.
I don't know who it was.
So it was Alonso who's the car ahead, and it was wheel to wheel, so I don't think we've suffered any damage. So Norris car behind at 1 second. So Norris at 1.3 behind, Alonso 0.7 ahead. DRS has been enabled.
I definitely feel like I got some damage. Left rear.
Okay, copy. We're looking into it, nothing on data at the moment. So Alonso at 0.6 behind, let's just work on getting that pack back up. Alonso at second, 1.0. Alonso at 0.8. Alonso 1.2 behind, Gasly 0.7 ahead. Got 1.1 to Gasly behind, 2.3 ahead to Valtteri. And have a think about strap mode 8 when you're comfortable. Gasly at 1.1. And Gasly at 0.8 behind. Gasly at 1.5. So Gasly at 1.6.
Back. It's alright. He gets closer. No. Face the car ahead.
So Valtteri doing a 35.5. He's reporting rear overheating. So Valtteri 35.3. Wind has rotated, more of a headwind to turn 1 now.
Where am I losing to Valtteri?
GPS isn't great, we'll get back to you in a second. Exit turn 1 to Valtteri. Valtteri was at 35.5, also saw time loss through 14.15. 14.15 looks much stronger this lap. So Valtteri 35.6, loss to him last lap was just exit turn 17. Valtteri was a 35.7, that gap now at 3 seconds. And we have HPP 11, position 12, 11, position 12.
Let me know if there's any under rotation.
Valtteri was at 35.9 last lap, gap at 2.5. Valtteri was at 34.8 that lap, 34.8. And if you can update us on your tyre switch.
In the right position.
Okay, copy that last message, Lewis. Valtteri was at 35.2, gap at 1.9.
I feel like I'm losing time.
So Valtteri was at 34.9. A little loss, exit turn 16, bigger loss, exit 17. And remember to drink.
Or a D-race.
Copy Lewis, if you want more balanced deployment, you can use strap mode 7. Valtteri was at 34.7 last lap.
Finally where I'm losing to, everywhere.
So a little bit out of turn 2, 3, but difficult to say. But mainly turn 16, 17 is consistent. Valtteri was at 34.7. And think about compromising entry turn 1 for better exit 2, 3. Valtteri was at 34.3 last lap. And if you can update us on your tyre switch again.
I can't match that time, mate. Pace!
So Valtteri 34.4.
Grip is bad.
Okay, copy. So we've got Valtteri at 34.1. George is 13 seconds behind, he's doing 34.7s. And if we can have a balance check.
Just overall sliding. Better want to see it.
We'll go strap mode 4. And box. So white line on entry. So it'll be close with Ricciardo and Ocon on exit. So remember, white line on exit. So close with Ricciardo. So Ricciardo car behind 1 second. Ricciardo at 1.1, this is outlap normal. Get to Ricciardo at 1.3.
Great stop, guys.
So George ahead at 6.8 seconds, yet to stop, 23 lap old hard tyres, doing 34.4s. And Valtteri outside our window, 5.5 seconds.
Where am I losing all this time? Struggling out.
Yeah, stand by. So it's still exit 1, 2, 3 and exit turn 17. George 34.4, Valtteri doing 34.0. Lewis, we got HVP 11 position 1 when you can, 11 position 1. George at 33.8, Valtteri at 34.4. So Valtteri exiting the pits now. So Valtteri 3.3 ahead. We've got George 34.2 last lap.
What do you think? I'm doing that.
So exit 17 looking a bit better, still 2.3. So down to Valtteri at 2.8, George 2.8 ahead of him. George is at 34.3, and you just need to bring back the braking for turn 1 to get a better exit 2.3.
Tyres already overheating. What can I say?
So Lewis, when we get a bit of tyre wear, the overheating does improve. It's what we saw on George, so just need to get a bit of gauge off. Both George and Valtteri 34.0. George 34.0, Valtteri 33.5. So George 34.4, Valtteri 34.0. Main loss now, just turned 17. So similar story, if we pull the braking back, just for a better exit. So George 34.1, Valtteri 34.0. So George 33.8 and Valtteri 34.0. Turn 17 better that time. So George 34.1, Valtteri 34.0. Still improve on that braking. Turn 17, just bring that back a little bit. So George 33.9, Valtteri 33.8. So still need to bring back that late entry, turn 17, just running a bit too much speed in. So George 33.9, Valtteri 33.8, turn 17 looking good. So George 33.7, Valtteri same, 33.7. Still running a bit too much entry speed, turn 17. So that gap to Valtteri now down to 1.7. So George 33.9, Valtteri 33.3, turn 17, getting good now. George 33.4, Valtteri 33.7. So have instant exit turn. So VSC, VSC. So keep delta positive. So keep on that delta. We'll go strap mode 1. Incident exit turn 9. So staying out, staying out. Exit turn 8 between turn 8 and turn 9. We stay tight on the delta. Keep tight on the delta. Okay, so let's make sure you stay on top of the PU cooling. So there's debris all over exit to turn 8, so just to pick your way through. So car is stopped on the left hand side, but debris everywhere.
Tyres at rest today.
So safety car, safety car. So just let us know what you think about these tyres. We've got 16 laps remaining. So George has pitted, he's 12 seconds behind, he's on a set Q hard. We would box and end up behind George. George is still posting green lap times on that hard tyre after 40 laps.
How many have I done?
19. So you're halfway through. He's still posting good times on hard. I think once you wear the gauge down, they look pretty good.
Is he behind me then on new?
Lewis, it's James. We advise staying out, but leave it to your decision. You have to make it now.
But he's on medium.
I'm going to be at a disadvantage, aren't I?
So you've got Perez on exit, Perez on exit. So Delta.
So who's directly behind me?
So it's going to be George and then Ocon.
And how much faster is that tyre?
So we think probably 3-4 tenths, but this tyre seems to work better when it's got to get a bit of gauge off it. And we have one more chance to pit if you think you want to do it. So Perez.
You tell me, man. Don't leave it to me. If you think I can, I mean, I don't want to lose a position.
Okay, recommend staying out. So staying out, staying out.
I would lose the position.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is there damage on the back of my car?
We don't think so.
There's another Tory behind me.
A-firm, lap down, car is back marker. If we go HVP3 position 4, then you have a little bit more margin on the brakes if you want to wake that front up. So Marshall's still clearing debris at the instant. Do what you can, just to keep the PU cool. And those brakes look better now. So lap cars may now overtake. It's just soon to know the car behind. So you stay on lap. And just remember 10 car lengths. So safety car's going to be in this lap. Do as much cooling as you can on the PU for the restart. So we strap mode 5 for the restart. So leader has control. George 0.4 behind, Valtteri 0.5 ahead. Gaps at 0.5 ahead and behind. Gap 0.8 behind, 0.4 ahead. So gap 0.7 ahead, 0.5 behind. DRS has been enabled.
Saturday's not behind to me, man.
Copy Lewis on the safety car. So George needs to give the place back as he was off track when he made the pass. So George has been given the message. Gap of 0.5, now 0.6.
I got no grip, man.
So we have debris outside of turn 1. Check B valve, it's an error. So it'll be one more lap when you cross the line. So you go strap mode 5, it's one more lap. Okay, it's well done, mate. So that's P6. Good job today, mate. Yeah, just lucked out again with that safety car. If we go strap mode 1.